Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Subhadramai Jaya Sudarshana Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Ananta Dev Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Ananta Jaya Gauranita Jaya Gauranita Jaya Gauranita Jaya Gauranita Nitya Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitya Gaura Hari Bol एवं बार गुरु समर्पित आचार्य स्तोत्र डिवाइन ग्रेस एसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शील प्रभुपाद की जय अनंत कोटि श्री वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे Hare Krishna, welcome all the devotees. Right now 17 devotees are there. Anushya Mataji, Archana Mataji, Padma Appan, Hare Krishna. Chandrika Mataji,
Hare
Dr.
Krishna,
Krishna
Pranam.
Kashmurli
Guruji, Hare
Mataji,
Krishna.
Gandharvika Mataji, Meenakshi
Hare Krishna
Mataji,
Prabhu,
Rajesh,
Dandavat
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Sarmila Mataji, Shobha Mataji, Hare Krishna. Sudha
Hare
Mataji,
Krishna,
Sma
Prabhuji.
Mataji, Sunita
Hare
Mataji, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Swati Mataji, Vrishabhanu,
Hare
Kannaya,
Krishna
Devi
Prabhuji.
Das, Hare Krishna, all of you, Hare Krishna. Happy to meet all of you.
Hare Krishna
Seeking your
Mataji. Hare Krishna
blessings,
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat
seeking
Pranam.
all your blessings. Today is very happiest occasion. Today is Pani Heti. So we will read quickly Shrimad Bhagavatam. Then we will also today hear about Raghunath Das Goswami. I need quickly volunteers. Without any delay, we can read this shloka. Then we can take it forward. And of course, one more time when I do this creation is a favorite topic in Bhagavatam. It comes in multiple chapters, multiple cantos, so you will not miss it. I think I did speak quite some time in Brahma Samhita class, and here also I would have spoken about the creation. So this more or less talking about elements today. Don't worry, I'll compensate some other time, but today I want to focus more on Raghunath Das Goswami, if you permit. Is that okay, everyone? Anushya Mataji, can you please read the shloka? Before that, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirat Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Rottama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistaki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna. Anushya Mataji.
Hare
Shloka and
Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji.
translation. Yeah. Shloka and translation, please.
Okay, Prabhuji. Prabhavam Paurusham Prahu Kalam Eke Yato Bhayam Ahankara Vimudhasya Kartu Prakriti Nirushaha. Translation by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada Ki. The influence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is felt in the time factor, which causes fear of death due to false ego of the deluded soul who has contacted material nature. Thank you, Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Next person can read the next shloka. Who else has raised hands?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah, Vrishabhanu Mataji.
Prakrute. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
प्रकृते गुणसाम्यस्य निर्विशेष्य मानवी चेष्टा यतः स भगवान् काल इत्युपलक्षितः.
Mataji,
Translation.
translation. Yeah.
Prabhuji, please scroll it. Yes. Hare Krishna. My dear mother, O daughter of Swayambhu Manu, the time factors, as I have explained, is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, from whom the creation begins as a result of the agitation of the neutral, unmanifested nature. But
Jai Srila Prabhupada. Next sloka.
Hare Krishna.
Dr.
Prabhuji.
Karpavali.
Pranam.
Yeah. Yeah.
अन्तःपुरुषरूपेण कालरूपेण यो वैः समन्वेति एष सत्त्वानां भगवान् आत्ममायया. Translation by Divine Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada teacher. By exhibiting his potencies, the Supreme Personality of Godhead adjusts all these different elements, keeping himself within as the super soul and without as time. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
18. Okay. 19, 16 to 20. Okay. Suma Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, pranams Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Daivat Kshubhita Dharminyam Swasyam Yono Parapuman Adhatta Viryam Sashuta Mahattattvam Hiranmayam. Translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada, Prabhupada ki jai. After the Supreme Personality of Godhead impregnates material nature with his internal potency, material nature delivers the sum total of the cosmic intelligence, which is known as Hiranmaya. This takes place in material nature when she is agitated by the destination of the conditioned souls. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
Can you read the first paragraph, Alan Mataji?
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada, Prabhupada ki jai. This impregnation of material nature is described in Bhagavad Gita, 14th chapter, verse 3. Material nature's primal factor is the Mahat Tattva, or breeding source of all varieties. This part of material nature, which is called Pradhana as well as Brahman, is impregnated by the Supreme Personality of Godhead and delivers varieties of living entities. Material nature in this connection is called Brahman because it is a perverted reflection of the spiritual nature. Should I continue, Prabhuji?
No need. Next.
Hare
Next sloka. Anyone else?
Karpadavali Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
No, she read already. Vrishabhanu Mataji, or Padma Mataji, or Shobha Mataji.
No, Mataji, I didn't read Prabhuji.
Prabhu,
Okay,
she
go ahead.
couldn't actually, someone else read. Huh?
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Hare Krishna. This from Atmagadam Yajan Utasto Jagat Andruha Swadesh Asapi Bat Tribam Tribram Atma Pravasvanam Tamaha. Translation by Prabhupada ki jai. Thus, after manifesting variegatedness, the effulgent Mahatattva, which contains all the universes within itself, which is the root of all cosmic manifestations, and which is not destroyed at the time of annihilation, swallows the darkness that covered the effulgence at the time of dissolution. Purport shall I read?
Om Ajnanatimrandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamagyam Tadati Swapatantikam Vandekam Shri Guru Shri Udapatakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajadam Sakana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadodam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishaka Anvitam Cha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Putale Shrimade Bhakti Vedanta Swami Dinamane नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरतिशे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पथे गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपा तमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरु दीनदारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरम्। हरे ओम तत्सत्। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले। Hare Krishna, we are discussing on the title of discussion between Devahuti and Kardu. This title, what is the title? Fundamental Principle of Material Nature. Lord Kapila is explaining her mother about the material nature. So there are many things he started explaining, Lord Kapila. Also he's talking about various elements. So again, it would be covered as part of this, how this is created and things like that. But before that, so there are 3 homeworks for you today. If you know already, which is fine. We did discuss in various other forums. Probably here I would have done it. Probably you may or you may not remember. If not, you don't remember, you can do this homework. One is that what is Hiranyamaya? What is Hiranyamaya? Who is that person? Does anyone know? So then this is a homework. So and also, what is the difference between Mahatattva and Pradhan? Does anyone know what is the difference between Mahatattva and Pradhan? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Pradhan is the one where, Lord glances and it gets agitated.
Okay.
Then Pradhan receives the glance, then it gets agitated, and then the creation starts from there.
Mm-hmm. Very good. What
Prabhuji,
is
it is the
Mahatattva?
unmanifested state of matter, Prabhuji.
Which one?
Pradhana, Prabhuji.
Annihilation. When
Okay,
annihilation happens, everything goes.
Okay, well said on Pradhan. What is Mahatattva then?
When
the
the
sum total of all the elements, na Prabhuji, which are ready for creation.
Then what is Pradhan? That's what's element, no? And anybody knows what is Hiranmaya? Hiranmaya Garbha? Okay, to narrow down the answer, which Vishnu is he referred to? Hiranmaya refers to which Vishnu? Huh?
Tirodha.
Garbhodakshaya Vishnu Prabhu.
We left only
ocean,
one more
Prabhuji.
Vishnu, so we can include that as well.
The one lying in the causal ocean, Prabhuji.
Okay,
That
Mahavishnu, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, Shirodakshaya Vishnu, any other answer? Okay, that's a homework.
Karnodakashaya Vishnu, Prabhuji.
Prabhupada purport, it is there. You can refer in Chaitanya Charitamrita especially. It is clearly talked about Hiranmaya Garbha, so you can Google it, you can search it in Vedabase and give me the answer next time. So that at least you open the books and try to read or try to understand that. So that way. So the Pradhan, as you mentioned, yes, it has a 16 elements. Mahavishnu, it's like a atta. Through atta you can make chapati, you can make puris, you can make aloo paratha. So this pradhan is unmanifested. You can't distinguish the elements which Lord Mahavishnu glances through, which is technically a Shambhu. And then it's many years of time. This pradhan gets converted into Mahatattva, which are basically the 24 elements. So the 16 elements basically there, then it's with the kala, karma, and svabhava of the living entity. Kala is the time factor which Prabhupada predominantly talks about in this purport. So sorry we didn't read Prabhupada purport because today I want to focus on Paniheti festival. So you can go and read. Prabhupada talks about the Dehahuti here. Lord Kapila is talking about how Kala acts. Kala is everything. So it activates the unmanifested form of Pradhan and karma of the living entity already there. And Svabha, this is the behavior or the nature of the living entity. All this combined on the Pradhana, it's agitated. Then the Mahatattva manifest where the living entity based on Swabhava after many, many years of time this Mahatattva is there. Then using the Ahankara, then there are different Tanmatras and other senses, sense object, everything is created. So this is part of elements to understand in deeply how this Pradhan gets converted into Mahatattva. We can go into detail, but in essence, in summary, Pradhan has 16 elements, unmasted form. Then from Mahavishnu, then the glances, this Mahatattva takes place. It takes longer time to manifest based on Kala, Svabhava, and Karma of the living entity. This 24 elements in Bhagavad Gita, you can refer, anybody wants this you can refer it in Bhagavad Gita. The 24 elements, these are the elements we will understand in the creation part of it. So that's pretty much on today's Bhagavatam. I'm sorry, I will jump on to Raghunath Das Goswami about the Paniheti festival. So before that, any questions on Shrimad Bhagavatam today?
Hare Krishna,
Or
Prabhuji.
anything which you want to ask? Yeah.
In the previous slide, which you showed this thing, Prabhuji, the mind, intelligence, and false ego. There is one more thing was there, that unmanifest. What was that, Prabhuji? Hare Krishna. Yes, that only.
Here.
No, Prabhuji. The slide in which you showed all the 24 elements, no, Prabhuji.
So this one, this slide?
No, Prabhuji. The next.
Okay.
Not this, Prabhuji. Yes, in this, Prabhuji. The last one, mind, intelligence, and false ego. Along with that, unmanifest.
I think it refers to the soul. So the Atma is there, but the body, you will get it when Brahma creates, the secondary creation happens. So maybe this unmanifested form of living entity or jiva or soul, I guess. I need to check, but it's predominantly Atma, soul or consciousness.
Prabhuji, when the body leaves, it takes along with it mind, intelligence, and false ego. Only these three things I have heard, Prabhuji. That is why I asked.
Yeah, it is true. But we are talking about not at the other level of birth and death. This is at Mahavishnu when he glances through everything. We go inside after devastation, everything goes inside. Then it manifests. So that time I said like atta. You can't distinguish between samosa, chapati, roti. The same atta can be used when it manifests based on kala, swabhava, and the karma of the living entity. It would manifest as either as a samosa or it's a chapati or aloo paratha and things like that. That point in time, it's little different. It is not, you distinguish all these things. It's all unmanifested. When we say unmanifested, it is unmanifested. Then the kala factor involves, then it comes. But living entities individual, they remain. But you can't distinguish that pradhan. These are the elements, so it's all will be one. That's why it's unmanifested. But it takes a lot of 10,000, whatever, I don't know, 1,000 or something. I don't know. The calculation Prabhupada has given that many number of years with the help of Durga, Sambhu, which glances through. then using Garbhodaksha Vishnu takes time to manifest all these living entities. Still, there would be individual entity will be there, but again, Brahma creates them to manifest them into 84 lakh species of life.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Okay, anything else?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, you said 3 homeworks. So one is what is Hiranmaya, and the second one is what is the difference between Mahatattva and Pradhana. Third one, Prabhu?
So you want one more question? I only told 2, but if you want third question, I'll ask you.
No, I heard it also 3, Prabhu.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Prabhu.
Second question is part 1, part 2, 2A, 2B.
Okay.
What is
Thank you.
Mahatattva? What is Pradhan?
Okay, Prabhu.
I clubbed
Thank
it.
you. Okay.
If you want one more question, I am okay to give one more question, one more homework.
Give it, Prabhu, at least we'll do it. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. So today is very, very auspicious day of Panihati. And it's always purifying to hear Raghunath Das Goswami. Because there are a lot of things to be learned. There are, like everyone should have a BSc degree. How many of you completed BSc degree? No? Anyone of you completed BSc degree? Anyone? No? Srila Prabhupada says B stands for Bhagavad Gita, S stands for Shrimad Bhagavatam, C stands for Chaitanya Charitamrita. It's a postgraduate study. So some of you are already part of Chaitanya groups or ACC groups, Bhagavatam group, but it's pure nectar, Chaitanya Charitamrita. So there are a lot of things we can learn, progress in bhakti. This is the, the PhD of bhakti. So anybody wants to understand, then one can read about this Chaitanya Charitamrita. So without any delay, we can get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm read some shlokas from Antilila, chapter 6, Raghunath Das Goswami meeting Mahaprabhu. And also there are different acharyas in our sampradaya who talks about Sambandha, Abhidheya, Prayojana. So Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami is the Sambandha Acharya, Rupa Goswami is the Abhidheya Acharya, and the Prayojana Acharya is Raghunath Das Goswami. Similarly, also we have the deities also in Vrindavan, who Sambandha, Abhidheya, Prayojana. Can anyone tell who is the Sambandha deity?
Is that Madan Mohan? Hare Krishna. No.
Okay, Sambandha, Abhidheya, Abhidheya.
Radha Govinda Prabhu.
Okay, then Prayojana.
Radha Madhava.
Radha Gopinath.
So similarly, there are 5 conversations very important in Chaitanya Charitamrita. If you want to understand the essence of Chaitanya Charitamrita, you have to read 5 conversations in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Number 1, Sanatana Goswami's Siksha Mahaprabhu gave that talks about Sambandha, and also his Sambandha Acharya. And his teachings, writings will be predominantly on the Sambandha aspect of it. Then the Rupa Goswami, Sambandha Abhidheya, how to practice it, nectar of instruction, nectar of devotion. So wonderful teachings Mahaprabhu gave to Srila Rupa Goswami. Sambandha Abhidheya, Prayojana Acharya is actually, even though Raghunath Das Goswami, but the conversation, in terms of conversation, it is between Raya, Ramananda Raya and Mahaprabhu talking about the highest philosophy on the love of Godhead. So Ramananda Raya conversation, it talks about the aspect of Sambandha Abhidheya, Prayojana aspect of it. And apart from this, always we can Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya conversation and Prakasananda Saraswati conversation between Mahaprabhu. This will talk about the Mayavada philosophy and things like that. So these 5 conversations would give the essence of the entire philosophy, and it's very high philosophical. If you want to go detail into these topics, it's difficult. So that way, Raghunath Goswami is our Sambandha Vidya Prayojanacharya. Always seeing his pastime, hearing it, we understand how to get love of Godhead. So that's why it's very important. These topics, especially this Panihati festival, it's very strange because somebody is trying to punish and it has been celebrated as a festival. If somebody is punished and you don't celebrate, but the Vaishnava Siddhartha is completely different. That's why I said it's PhD. So I would read continuously 5-6 shlokas, then I stop wherever logically, then we would discuss it. पूर्वे शांतिपुरे रघुनाथाय बेला महाप्रभु कृपा करी तंद्रे शिकाइला. When Raghunath Das, during his family life, went to meet Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at Shantipura, the Lord gave him worthy instruction by his causeless mercy. Prabhura sikshate tenhyo nija gare yaya markata vairagya chadi haila vishayi paraya. Instead of becoming so-called renunciant, Raghunath Dasa followed the instruction of the Lord, returned home and played exactly like a pounds and shilling man. Vitare vairagya bahire kare sarva karma dekiyata mata pitara anandita mana. Raghunath Das was inwardly completely renounced, even in family life, but he did not express his renunciation externally. Instead, he acted just like an ordinary businessman. Seeing this, his father and mother were satisfied. Madhura haite Prabhu aila vartat yabe paila Prabhu pasha kalibare yudyoga karila. When he received the message that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had returned from Mathura city, Raghunath Das endeavored to go to the lotus feet of the Lord. Hena kale mulakera eka milecha adhikari saptagrama mulakera sei haya chaudhary. At the time, there was a Muslim official collecting tax for Shabdagrama. Hiranyadasa Mulaka Nila Makrari Kariya Tara Adhikara Gela Marese Dekiya. When Hiranyadas, Raghunath Das' uncle, made an agreement with government to collect taxes, the Muslim Chaudhry or tax collector, having lost his position, became extremely envious. 12 laksha diya rajaya sadhye bisha laksha seturu kichuna pina pana haila pratipaksha. Dasa was collecting 20 lakhs coins and therefore should have delivered 15 lakhs to the government. Instead, he was giving only 12 lakhs, thus making an extra profit of 3 lakhs coins. Seeing this, Muslim Chaudhry, who was a Turk, became his rival. So now, in this chapter, we're going to see how Raghunath Das Goswami was born and brought up. So he born in a place called Krishna Chandapur. It is still in Kolkata railway station. You can see this railway station. In Bengal. Then he born to a very wealthy family person. His father name is Govardhan Majumdar and his uncle name is Hiranya Majumdar. Hiranya Majumdar is brother of Govardhan Majumdar. He didn't have any son also. So Raghunath Goswami is the only son. And they are talking about, Prabhupada is talking about here their income. This is monthly, by the way. So Hiranyadasa was collecting 20 lakh coins. It is not our rupee, which is just printed on paper. It is called Varaha. Varaha means gold coin. We also know that Rupa Goswami had saved a lot of gold coins and he escaped it. So this is talking about the gold coin. So they had a turnover of 20 lakhs. Zamindar means they will have a lot of land and also government would give some land. So you need to maintain it and give them the tax. So they had a monthly income of 20 lakhs gold coins, out of which he is supposed to give 12 lakhs to the government and remaining 8 lakhs he would keep it as a profit. And you want to understand what is the value of one gold Varaha coin. So if you have one coin, you can go to the MG Road, which is the expensive place in Bangalore, and you can buy a 30-40 site or 60-40 site with one gold coin. And monthly they have a 8 lakh gold coin. Practically, you can buy this entire Bangalore. That's how he was so rich, Raghunath Das Goswami. So when he was very young age, 6 or 7 year age, he is taken to Haridas Namacharya Haridas Thakur's place. And there are two personalities. One is um, Balramacharya, who is the kind of who teaches him the grammar, Vyakana, teaching. He's kind of more of a teacher, personalized teacher, and he doesn't go to any school because Raghunath Gasam is so rich. The teachers would come to his house. So Balramacharya is a Vaishnava who is teaching him and all those things. Yadunandan Acharya is family priest, and Hiranya Mazumdar Gautam Mazumdar got initiated from him, and also he is happened to be the disciple of Advaita Acharya. So what happens is this both of them would guide them in their family affairs. His father constructed a beautiful Radha Govinda temple, and one time the Acharyas are explaining this Govardhan Majumdar is compared to Karna. In fact, he is more than Karna in Mahabharata in terms of charity, because he would go twice or thrice in entire West Bengal. That point in time, all the Bengal, the devotees or Vaishnavas doesn't have much money. They're not wealthy people. Only Govardhan Majumdar had a wealthy person. So he would, in fact, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's father, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's uncle, Advaita Acharya himself would get some money every month, some Lakshmi from this Govardhan Majumdar. He'll go twice, thrice to entire Bengal, and you see every Vaishnava who doesn't have a house, then he would construct a house for them. If somebody is getting married, there is no money, he would provide them. For monthly maintenance, they wouldn't have money, so he would give them, like, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's father, he used to receive money from Govardhan Majumdar. His uncle, Advaita Acharya himself, Jagannath Mishra himself would receive money. So that's how it is. He is maintaining the entire parampara of the ISKCON Gaudis. I mean, that time, the Gaudiyas he would used to maintain. So that stinking rich he is. And Raghunath was pampered like anything as a child. So, one time he has been taken to the so one time Balram Acharya says, see, there is a Haridas Thakur is there. I want to take Raghunath Das and get his blessings. Like that he's telling to the Gautam Majumdar. Gautam Majumdar said, no problem. Go to the Kajana, take whatever you want, fill the entire bag full of coins, and take him and tell him this is Gautam Majumdar's son, Raghunath Goswami, and ask him to bless him. We need blessings of sadhus. So everybody goes with paraphernalia, goes Haridas Thakur, and they were carrying 4-5 plates of gold coin and everything, ornaments and food grains and everything. They said, Haridas Thakur, where do we keep? Haridas Thakur said, what? What is this all about? And said, this is Govardhan Majumdar had sent, and his son is Raghunath Das Goswami, please bless him. Then he said, really, Haridas Thakur, he saw all this opulence. Oh my God, this person, how he can become devotee with so much opulence? Only the Vaishnava give only blessing is Krishna Matirastu. So instead of Raghunath Goswami, see, the Haridas Thakur, what he said is, Vairagya, you may get developed Vairagya. And they came back. And then Raghunath Das Goswami, in his mind, he always had this one instruction, Vairagya. Because if somebody wants to progress in bhakti, you can measure it by inch or tape. How many of you measuring your bhakti? How long it is grown? Anybody measured your Bhakti Lata Bija? How many inches grown? Does anyone know? How do we measure our bhakti?
Not with the tape, Prabhuji, the way we chant, Prabhuji, when we can't chant.
Okay, what else? Can I wait? How much kg of bhakti have increased?
No, Prabhuji.
Then how do you know? Chanting is what
Prabhuji, in
measurement?
some purpose, Prabhupada has mentioned the test of bhakti at some places, many
Sorry?
times, in some places. In some
Sorry?
places, the Prabhupada mentions test of bhakti, he mentions, like
Yeah, you tell me now. You've been practicing. You've been practicing. You don't know how to measure it. So how do you know you're progressing on bhakti? Is it not? It's something basic we should ask. What do you think?
Is it like how much we depend on our chanting?
How much we
How
take
much
the
we depend on
opportunity
holy
and
name? How much we take shelter of holy name?
Then everybody will become Babaji, go to Radha Kund, because I need to depend on chanting. 16 round is not sufficient. I don't need to do other work because I've now depended more on Krishna. Can I become Babaji? Because
Hare
I'm
Krishna,
chanting, no?
Prabhuji,
Hare
how
Krishna.
much we get distracted from, we are become not attached to this material world. So it depends upon that. How much we are renouncing our
Who has
materialism.
told this? Sorry, who has told this last point? Detachment.
Krishna,
Who has
Mataji.
told? Who talked about this worldly detachment?
Prabhuji, Vinita here. Hare Krishna.
Vinita. Very good. Well done. So, what is the shloka in Bhagavatam? First canto. Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojitaha Janayatyasu Vairakyam Jnanam Chayat Haitukum. Bhakti Devi has two sons. Who are they?
Jnana and
Jnana and
Vairagya.
Vairagya.
Your bhakti, you can measure how much you are getting detached. Here talked about Markata Vairagya, Yuddha Vairagya. Markata Vairagya, Mahaprabhu is chastising, don't be a Markata Vairagya. Be Yukta Vairagya. Use whatever in Krishna's service. Be a good boy. Markata Vairagya means I am renounced, I don't want anything, but internally the monkey is thinking about the sense gratification. So don't be like that. Externally, I don't want this, but use Yukta Vairagya. That's Mahaprabhu's thing. So every month you can chess, or every Agadis to Agadis Acharya say, you see how much I progressed, how much I'm able to detach, how much I'm able to gain knowledge, understand Krishna, how much I'm attracted to Krishna because of the gaining knowledge, because I'm practicing it. Is it improved from last year to this year? So that way you can also measure, say another parameters to measure it. So this Vairagya is something which he wants to grow, because Raghunath Das Goswami knew that, oh, this is very important part of my life. But look at my parents, how they are pampering, and I can't literally do anything about it. So when he was, as soon as he gets up from the bed, there will be flower petals thrown to walk to the bathroom. And he's literally bathed like a Janmashtami, a Krishna. There will be so much scented oils, perfumes, water, and all the servant maids, servants who are there, they'll all be very young. No one should have any physical, what is physically disabled. They should be healthy, nice haircut. They should be happy always. They should wear nice clothes. Like Gautama Buddha, his father thought he should not know what is you know sadness and problems in the life. So similarly, Raghunath was brought in that condition, and they would give him, pamper him with that, and in case he goes everywhere, then there will be four palanquin. Why? He can go in the east direction, then east guy will pick up. If goes on west direction, west direction palanquin guy will pick up. So that way he's pampered so much, and he's not able to practice this vairagya for him. Haridas Thakur told, and he wants to see how Haridas Thakur is so simple in the cave. He's chanting, when do I become like this? When do I progress in the bhakti? And one time, to give another example, one time his class was going on, and Vyakarana, and one example came. There's a horn with horse. That's example, something they gave. Then Raghunath asked, it's all this happening. He was just 6, 7 years old. Raghunath Das Goswami is just 6, 7 years old at this time. And he said, no, I never seen any horse with a horn. Then the Acharya said, yeah, that's the reason we are telling this doesn't exist. That's why the example is given. Then Raghunath argued, if it does not exist, then why did they give? It must be there. Now I want to see the horse with horn. And they went to Majumdar and complained, see, your son is, crazy. And we just gave some example, and he's hooked onto it, and he's telling now they want to see. Gautam Majumdar said, what is the problem? Give him. He said, no, there is no such thing called hearts with horn exists. No problem. He said, go to the Gajana, take 20 kgs of gold, melt, make 2-3 feet of nice hearts with horn, and ensure that in the horn you put some diamonds, jewels, give it to him as a play toy, let him play what is there. So this was his mood. And they would make him in a week and give him, and Raghunath Dasami goes to play. Oh, this is how the hearts with horn looks like. That's how he's pampered. Um, and let us see this transformation of him. So first time what happens, Mahaprabhu takes sannyas, and he from Katwa he wants to go to Vrindavan. And Nityananda Prabhu knows about it. My God, if Mahaprabhu goes Vrindavan, he would never be back. And Mother Sachi is crying. Advaitacharya and other associates, we wouldn't be able to see. It's a shock. He's already taken sannyas. So he diverts, tricks him to come back to Shantipur. And he comes to Shantipur. That's where in the beginning we saw that one. So again, all the Balramacharya and everyone thinks, oh, we should take him, Raghunath Das Goswami, to the Mahaprabhu. So then they all plan. Then Balramacharya knows if he goes and tell his father, he will not leave uh, his son, because Govardhan Majumdar doesn't want to leave his son. So this Balramacharya went and made a trick, saying, Govardhan Majumdar, there is one sannyasi who came to Shantipur, and the entire village is going. And people are talking, see this Raghunath, what is the US? He has so much wealth, but he doesn't have the mercy of that particular Vaishnava or Baba who has come in, and everybody is getting their blessings. So poor Raghunath, that's what they're telling. What should I do? He said, no, no problem. My son should not have anything less. You go to the Gajana, pick up bags full of gold coins, take Raghunath, like how we went to Haridas Thakur, get his blessing and bring him back. So then all these devotees go. And then as soon as Mahaprabhu, that's none other than Mahaprabhu, who came from after Sannyas Katwa, he was directed to Katwa in the Shantipur, and Advaitacharya and everyone was talking. So as soon as he saw Raghunath Das, he was still young, 7-8 years old. So then Mahaprabhu liked him and asked him to come over here, and he asked him to stay. And Balramacharya got shocked of his life. Oh, this is Govardhan's son, Govardhan Majumdar's son. If he doesn't go within 2 hours, he will send a big army. He told Advaitacharya, please hear, this is Govardhan Majumdar's son. If you don't send him, his father will send in 2 hours big army. It will be a big problem. Send him off, then we can discuss. Advaitacharya said, how can I go and tell Mahaprabhu? Mahaprabhu wants him to stay. I can't do anything about it. So they're all worried what to do. Then Govardhan Majumdar saw, next day he sent 10 people. Go, my son did not come. Go and find out what is happening, why he did not come back. Then those 10 devotees went, they did not come back. The next day he sent another 20 devotees. They also did not come back. What's happening is, after seeing Mahaprabhu beautiful faces, and Mahaprabhu is taking a sannyas, and everybody doesn't want to leave Mahaprabhu, seeing the beauty. So Govardhan Majumdar himself came, and then he saw, and entire Vaishnavas assembled there. Everybody is looking at Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu is getting up, half eye open, closed. Govinda, Mukunda is fainting. There's nothing else he is doing. He's just fainting, and people are going crazy, chanting Kirtan. He said, what happened to the Vaishnavism? People are crying, why crying crazy? And went and saw Mahaprabhu. Then he convinced his son, you go now. I will take care of Mahaprabhu here, because you have a lot of duties to perform. Like that. So it was 7 days. Mahaprabhu gave his association, and Raghunath Das got hold of Mahaprabhu, said, please don't allow me to go back to my house. I can't practice renunciation. Prabhu said, that's where he says, don't follow this Markata Vairagya. Just be a pounds and shilling man. Externally, you be a pounds and shilling man, but internally follow Yukta Vairagya. So this is what the instruction Mahaprabhu gives. Then he comes back, and also Mahaprabhu instructs him, why don't you go to Vrindavan? So probably you will develop more bhakti. Then he comes back. As soon as comes back from the first meeting, he's told, tell his father, Mahaprabhu asked me to go to Vrindavan. You please make arrangement. He said, Father, no problem. I will arrange. Then he sends 100 people along with him. Said every 2-3 kilometers, make sure there is a pandal arranged, nice cooking facilities arranged. Let him massage. There's a person should massage, carry in palanquin. If he just want to walk, he can walk. He want palanquin, he can go on palanquin. Keep 5 palanquins in the backup. So he makes an elaborate arrangement for one person going to Vrindavan. Of course, Raghunath Das Goswami goes and comes back. And but after coming back, he's not able to stay. He started feeling that how that I know in this condition I would progress in bhakti, and he started jumping out. He started going out of this house. This irregular duties that he would run away from the house. His father would catch him and bring him back. That's what happening. So we will read something. Then I would explain about this pastime, about what's happening. Yei mate bare bare palaya dahri ane tabe tanara matta kahe tanra pita sane. This became almost daily affair. Raghunatha would run away from home, and his father would again bring him back. Then Raghunatha's mother spoke to his father as follows: Putra Bhutala Haila Ihaya Rakaya Bandiya Tanhara pita kahe tare nirvinahana. Our son has become mad. She said, just keep him binding him ropes. His father, being very unhappy, replied as follows: Indra sama Aishwarya stri apsara sama ye saba bandite narileka yanamana. Raghunathas, our son, has opulence like Indra, the heavenly king, and his wife is so beautiful as an angel. Yet all this could not tie down his mind. So his father said, what are you talking? His mother said, better we should tie him, down, than you should not run away from this place. His father said, I'm like Indra, I'm giving so much opulence. I'm got married him at the early age, and wife is like an angel. And still, he jumps off every day, he runs away from the home. And what do I do? And we should talk to him. And they asked, Raghunath, what's your problem? Why are you doing like this? You are the only son. Say, look at those so many Vaishnavas are poor. If you also go, who will maintain then how I can maintain the Vaishnavas? Unless you become Jamindar, you can't maintain them. You do whatever you want. You spend so much. You construct temple. Whatever you want to do for Mahaprabhu, you can do. I don't have a problem. But you become here Jamindar. That's all our request. Then he said, okay, like that. And, he started becoming the pounce and shelling man, what Prabhupada talks about. Outwardly he's expert, he's doing collecting all the money, but internally he developed this vairagya, and he's been thinking about it for some time. So let us come today's then after some time, then his father said, why are you doing like this? Why don't you become a good boy? Then he said, okay, Mahaprabhu has come second time. This time Mahaprabhu went to Vrindavan and he came back again to Shantipur. Then second time he wants to go and meet him. He said, okay, I will do my duty properly, but now I want to go and meet Mahaprabhu. He said, no problem, everybody goes. Again, he says for 7 days, Mahaprabhu instructs him and he comes back. Mahaprabhu says, don't do anything drastic, be a good boy. Like that, and he's begging, pleading to go with Mahaprabhu, but Mahaprabhu said, no, you go and satisfy your father and mother. So that way he comes back, he's been a nice boy for 1 year, pounce and shelling man, no problem. And gradually they started relaxing the security guards, because all the time there will be 100 people guarding his house. In case Raghunath runs away, bring him back. So this time his father thought, see, my son has become really good boy, and he's we don't need to relax him, let him go wherever he wants, like that. And one day Raghunath Goswami comes and he says, father, I want to go to Paniyati. He said, wait, what is the problem? There's a big festival happening, I want to feed the Vaishnavas, let me go. And the father says, no problem, you take whatever ingredients available, honey, milk, chuck price and everything, you can go and do. If you want, I'll come with you. He said, no. People thinking Raghunath Goswami is a still small boy, he's got married, so I want to manage everything, you don't come with me. He said, okay, take everybody and go. His father gives permission. So that's where the Panihati starts. So we will spend another 20 minutes or so, maybe 5 minutes more extra I will take today, because it's very difficult to complete the entire stuff. But yeah, bear with me, another 15 minutes, we will complete this Panihati. Panihati grame paila prabhura darshana kirtaniya sevaka sange ara bahujana. In the village of Panihatti, Raghunath Das obtained an interview with Nityananda Prabhu, who was accompanied by many Kirtana performers, servants are there. Ganga tire Vrishamule Pindara Upare Vishaya Vishya Chennayena Koti Suryodya Kare. Sitting on the rock under a tree on the bank of Ganges, Lord Nityananda seemed effulgent as hundreds of thousands of rising sun. Many devotees sat on the ground surrounding him. Seeing the influence of Nityananda Prabhu, Raghunath Das was astonished. Dandavat hena sei patilakata dure sevaka kahe Raghunatha dandavat kare. Raghunath Das offered his obeisances by falling prostrate at a distant place. And the servant of Nityananda Prabhu pointed out, there is Raghunath Das offering you obeisances. Suni Prabhu kare chora dile darshana aya ajitora. Karimudandana. So, hearing this, Lord Nityananda Prabhu said, you are a thief. Now you came to see me. Come here. Today I shall punish you. So, this is the important crux of, or I would say, this is the verse to be learned and the Panihati Dham. Suni Prabhu kahe chora dile darshana aya aji tora karimudandana. So he says, oh, you thief. Now we know that Raghunath Das Goswami did not steal anything. I mean, moreover, his father is giving everything in charity, he is maintaining it. What is there to steal? So it is indication that Nityananda Prabhu says you can't approach Krishna directly. So if you want to get Krishna, then Radharani needs to recommend, oh, these are the nice devotee from ICF forum, sincerely chanting every day, they're attending Nityam Bhagavata Sevya. These are very nice sons and daughters of mine, and they should go back to Godhead. Then Krishna would listen. When Radharani would listen, when Mahaprabhu recommends, seeing the Seva, Vaishnava Seva, Jiva Doya, preaching, then Mahaprabhu will be compassionate. And when Nityananda Prabhu, like Jagai Mada, even though the cruel, Nityananda Prabhu recommended. So in Jagai Mada, at least they have done a good thing, you know. But what kind of especially my character, what is that I have done? I have not done anything. So how would that Nityananda Prabhu would recommend? So unless Mahaprabhu gets recommendation from Nityananda, there is no hope. In order to get Nityananda Prabhu, one should get initiated to Guru. Guru is satisfied, then Adi Guru is satisfied. In order to satisfy the Guru, you have to serve Vaishnavas. So it goes like that. So if you want to get Krishna, you serve Vaishnavas and Guru is satisfied. Guru is satisfied, Adi Guru, Nityananda satisfies, Nityananda recommends to Mahaprabhu. When Mahaprabhu satisfies, he recommends to Radharani. Radharani is satisfied, you attain Krishna. You can't just go and tell Krishna, I am yours. Krishna would not even look at you. He will not even listen to you. Why you would listen? There are so many millions of living entity. Krishna has, you would listen to his devotees, especially Srimati Radharani. That can happen. So Raghunath Goswami was directly approaching Mahaprabhu every time and asking to take shelter. Mahaprabhu keep on rejecting. No, 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 no. You come at some other time. You come at some other time. He's never accepted, because he wants to teach him a lesson. You go to Paniheti, you serve Vaishnavas, Adi Guru is satisfied, and Adi Guru confirms, then you can come back to me. That's what. So here it says, sure, one who is trying to access Krishna directly is a thief. And Nityananda Prabhu is trying to give him a punishment. See how wonderful philosophy it is. That's why Chaitanya Charitamrita is PhD study to understand this amazing. Then they said I would skip some of them because I want to go to the end, because it talks about how they collect different parts. One parts with condensed milk, banana flour, mangoes, honey, sugar, camphor. And another part is with yogurt preparation, and there is no space in the. Everybody's hearing, and the entire village started coming, and from outside village also people came with the items. So he bought the items and he gave the same items after cooking chip rice. He's giving this today's wonderful preparation he made and started feeding all the Vaishnavas. Chidatahi dukta sandesha ara chini kala sabadravya anacha chudike dharila. Raghunath Das brought chip rice, yogurt, milk, sweetmeats like sandesh, rasagulla, sugar, bananas, and other eatables placed all them around. So he started feeding them. So this is another important shloka which I want to talk about it. Ara Gandharvika Dukte Chalina. So this is the special type of banana. Here Prabhupada talks about Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, some sweet banana, special type of banana. So there are people who are eating this chip rice, wonderful, and who are the associates who came to participate in this. What did the yogurt contain? These are the things I would little bit skip and come to the end part of it. Then we can wind up at 10:30. Okay. So Mahaprabhu, as soon as Nityananda Prabhu was pleased, and he immediately called mentally Mahaprabhu. So one thing is feeding is the amazing part of the what to say, this is the best form of devotion service. One can render any service to the Vaishnavas, feeding. So generally they are pleased. Even Rupa Goswami did Vaishnava Aparadh. Sanatana Goswami told him to feed the Vaishnavas. Even if you see that Advaita Goswami, when he wants to do Pindadan, right? First he honored Haridas Thakur, and any you do Pitur Karma, then they say you should feed Vaishnavas. Feeding Vaishnavas is the wonderful activity. And it's very highly, the more charitable stuff is that feeding the Vaishnava. So Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu is pleased, and he asked Mahaprabhu to come. And Mahaprabhu came here, and he was both of them feeding each other, and started dancing, Nityananda Prabhu, and he ordered everyone to eat with the Hari bowl. And there was no space. Many people start coming, and some people went into the water. And this place, Paniheti, is still there. I visited this holy place. Still, the tree which witnessed Mahaprabhu is still there. And still Ganges is flowing closer to that ghat. The ghat only, that the beautiful banyan tree is there. And also we have our own ISKCON temple, small temple in ISKCON Paniheti temple is there. Wonderful place. This pastime is happening, and closer to Rao Pandit's house. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is mentioned there are 4 places Mahaprabhu eternally resides. He never leaves that place. One Sachimata's kitchen, where Sachimata cooks, Sachimata house. Nimai never leaves that place. Second place is the Angan, Shiva's Angan, where Mahaprabhu started this Kirtan movement. And Kirtan movement is the Rasasthali, considered as a Rasasthali, Cinema Sangan. Third place is this Raghav Pandit's house. This is also in Paniheti, just 1 or 2 lanes. And next to that is Raghav Pandit's house. So Raghav Pandit and Tamaindi, they make very beautiful preparation. Every year the yatra goes to Puri, and he makes preparation for 1 year, some dry preparations, which stays for long. So Mahaprabhu would love to eat Raghav Pandit's preparations, and he would keep it for a year, which will not go waste or go rotten. And that kind of preparation they make, and they take it in the Jali. It is called Raghav Pandit Jali. It's a very wonderful place, and Mahaprabhu stays permanently there. And fourth place is wherever Nityananda Prabhu dances, and Mahaprabhu would be available. So these are the places where Mahaprabhu promises. So Raghav Pandit also comes, "Hey, I've already cooked, Nityananda Prabhu, what are you doing here?" Nityananda Prabhu says, no, let me eat today, then we will eat you in the night. So in the evening and the night, he goes to Raghav Pandit's house, and there is a wonderful conversation happens, and we can hear the mood of Nityananda Prabhu up to the Raghunath Goswami. So with that, another 2-3 minutes, I'll wind up. Raghunatha Asi Kaila Charana Vandana Raghava Pandit Dwara Kaila Nivedana. Raghunath Das went there, worshipped Lord Nityananda's lotus feet. Through Raghava Pandit, he submitted his desire. Adama Pamara Muni Hina Jiva Dama Mora Ichaya Haya Pana Chaitanya Charana. And the lowest among men, most sinful, fallen, and condemned. Nevertheless, I decide to attain shelter of the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Vamana Hana Yena Chanda Daribare Chaya Aneka Yatna Kaino Tate Haibu Siddhayanaya. Like a dwarf who wants to catch the moon, I have tried my best too many times, but I have never been successful. Raghunath Goswami realizes I can't go through Mahaprabhu directly, but I need to go through Nityananda Prabhu. Yatabara Pale Ami Gradi Chadia Pita Mata Dui More Rakaya Bandiya. Every time I try to go away, give up my relationship, my father and mother unfortunately kept me bound. Tumara Kripa Vina Keya Chaitanya Nai Paya. Tumi Kripa Kaile Tanare Adameha Paya. So this is a conclusion of that. The essence of Paniheti. Tumara Kripa Vina Kehe Chaitanya na paya tumi kripa kaile tanre adameha paya. No one can attain the shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu without your mercy. But if you are merciful, even the lowest of men can attain the shelter of his lotus feet. This is the summum bonum of this entire festival. Without Nityananda Prabhu's mercy, I will not be able to get. So like this, he is praying, and Nityananda Prabhu is telling, Suni hasi kahe Prabhu Sabha Bhakta Gane Hitara Vishaya Shuka Indra Shuka Sama. You know, this Raghunath Goswami is like Indra, king of heaven, but he just developed so much detachment, vairagya, such a wonderful devotee. Bless all of you, bless him. So he's pleased because Nityananda Prabhu, his devotees were served nice food prasadam. So that way we can also please all the Vaishnavas by serving prasadam, and through which you can satisfy your Guru. Then Guru satisfies Adi Guru. Adi Guru recommends to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Radharani, Radharani to Sri Krishna Chaitanya. With this, I would stop here. wonderful narration of Pani Hetty. So if possible, if not already done, go and make chip rice quickly, soak it in the milk, condensed milk, add banana, mango, ilachi, some pachkarpur, offer it to Lordship, and one part with yogurt preparation, and get the mercy of the Vaishnavas. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, chip rice means aval, Prabhuji.
Yes.
The poha.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. But here in the description, you see there is a separate, there's a special kind of rice, which Chaitanya Charitamrita talks about. But yeah, for our term practical purpose, you keep it as avalaki. You don't get that. You have to go and get it in Mayapur. That's a special kind of rice. But yeah, it's a chip rice. It's avalaki.
Prabhuji, for one part milk and another part with
Yogurt.
curd. So two types we have to make, Prabhu. Yogurt. Okay.
Yeah, but His Holiness Jayapatka Maharaj makes 50, 40 varieties. One is strawberry, another one is other flavor like that. So we also do in our Kumar Samilayout ISKCON temple when we celebrate end of this month. We make the parts, paint them, and make 20, 25 varieties of Chidadai. But in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it's mainly banana, condensed milk, and sugar, banana like that. Another one is yogurt preparation. But the devotees all over the world make different parts and action them, and they make different varieties. You name the varieties, all the fruits in the world. They make with chiku, they make with mango, they make with banana, they make with kiwi, they will make with strawberry, they will make with rambutan, they'll make with lychee. Any preparation you can make. One you can make with coconut. It's how much love you have for the Lordships.
Hari Bol. Thank you so much, Prabhu. This is really nectarian to hear about Raghunathas Goswami and how rich he was, but still he had submitted himself, surrendered himself with all the facilities. Yeah, so Padma Shri Mataji, please ask your question.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam. Prabhuji, you said Nityananda Prabhu gave the punishment to Raghunath Das Goswami, and his mistake was that he was trying to reach out to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu directly.
Yes.
That means whenever, even now, how it applies to us practically, like my doubt is, so we have to pray only to Guru and Srimati Radharani or Nityananda Prabhu. So we cannot pray directly to Krishna Prabhu. Should we? Is it okay or what?
Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, don't try to see Krishna, let Krishna see you, which means that you try to do service such a way that service to Vaishnava such a way that Guru is pleased. Guru is pleased, automatically would recommend to Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu automatically would recommend, will tell Krishna, look at this person, he has done so much valuable service, he is preaching, he is doing sadhana and things like that. Then Krishna will look at it. With your normal eyes, we will try to see Krishna. You will see the material form of the Vigraha. You can't see Satchidananda Vigraha. Do you see Krishna standing holding flute and hearing, we don't see, but acharyas, when they see the actual Krishna is standing there, flute, and Madana Mogana playing the flute. They can hear the flute noise, flute sound. So we are not that level, but Krishna, there are so many yogis meditating. There are so many people are dedicating. Why would Krishna will look at you? There are so many living entities trying to do bhakti, but only way is that yes, you can go and pray. There's nothing wrong in praying to Mahaprabhu or Krishna, but the mood should be, yes, I need to satisfy my Guru so that Krishna will look at me. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur says, don't try to, you try to see Krishna yourself. You will not be successful unless Krishna sees you. Krishna will only see somebody recommends. Otherwise, I would, without
yes,
Guru's
Prabhu.
mercy, you can't get Krishna's mercy. That's not possible. That does not mean you will not have one-on-one relations with Krishna. You can share something, does not mean like that. But always when you offer something, then you go through Guru. When you do devotional service and when you get up in the morning, then you thank your Guru saying that, please engage me in devotional service, and you thank Krishna and Guru. So always you keep Guru also in the list. It's not that, you directly do anything with Krishna. Krishna may not reciprocate. He will not reciprocate.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, I got some small doubt here.
Yes.
So Prabhuji, while chanting, before chanting, we used to offer respect to the Guru, Srila
Okay.
Prabhupada.
Okay.
And then we pray this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and then
Correct.
Narasimha Swami, and then we read this Guru Ashtaka, Shiksha Ashtaka. So we have not, Guru has not recommended us, as they have not accepted. They may accept them. They might have not accepted us because we have not seen them. So then our process of this chanting is it correct or not? So is it possible to reach the goal?
I half understood your question, not completely understood. But anywhere in the world, any movement, have you seen early morning fast Mangalarti starts with Guru Vandana?
Yes, I do agree. Yes, we
So
do that.
first we pray to Guru. Why? Prabhupada would have told, but directly pray Krishna. You would have put some other song, Vibhavari Shesha, Aloka Pravesha, or some other song. Guru is first. Without Guru, you can't do anything about it. So we start
do
with
that.
our life Guru. And when you say
Yes,
chanting, you're getting confused with chanting. Chanting, nobody said you should chant a Narasimha mantra. So I'll let you tell you what is minimum. You can chant more mantras. There is no harm. But before starting, you pray to your Guru. Second is Panchatattva mantra. That's it.
Yes.
Then you go to Hare Krishna mantra. So what is the
Yes.
confusion here?
No,
So
nothing.
what is the confusion here?
The thing
We
is,
pray to
the thing is, no one Guru has accepted as their disciples. The thing is, so what is our positions in
you didn't
attaining
take
this?
shelter. See, you didn't take shelter of any Guru. That's your problem. Why you are telling Guru is not taken shelter? If you go and ask him, he will give.
No,
That endeavor you have to
Prabhuji,
make, no. That endeavor you have to make, no. Why Guru will search? Okay, I know this person is there. Let me go and search for this person and come. What is your endeavor?
no, Prabhuji, I can't able to understand this. I know. Anyhow, we were doing. So I will come in person, Prabhuji. I will come in person.
Yeah, our
Thank you.
philosophy is not a kitten philosophy, Krishna, I don't know. You have to send Guru tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock. You should knock my door and you should initiate and go. No, it doesn't happen like that.
No, Mataji, no, I am not thinking to so least level. Think is so because of lack of knowledge, I think I am suffering like this. I will come and approach you in person, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Anasuya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
This, during Sutaka period, we tell that 1 year we don't celebrate the festivals. So, like now Jagannath Rath Yatra is coming. We can offer Chappan Bhog. It means that we are celebrating. Is it correct or not, Prabhu?
You can celebrate festival.
Okay.
Sutaka
So
period is for the 13 days. After that, you you're doing it for the pleasure of the lordships. It is
yeah,
not
yes,
for your
Prabhu.
gratification. That way, it's okay to do.
Okay. Because whatever we are doing, it's only for the pleasure of Lord, no Prabhu. So
No harm. You can chant
okay.
extra around, you can do, then you give that whatever offering you've done, that
Okay.
Sukriti you give it to the departed soul, so they'll get more benefit. So it's more that you should do. You cannot
Okay.
fast your deities. So it's 1 year they told my deities has to also to suffer. Of course, one mood is that they're also part of the family like that in Puri they think. But why lordship should not have the festival? Why we should
Okay.
deprive of them there? It is our opportunity to serve them. It is Krishna doesn't want it, it's Atma Rama. But it is
Yeah,
for us.
yes.
I lost one opportunity to serve him. But when you
Yeah.
say other festivals like Deepal and other things which you celebrate to externally, that you may stop it. But anything on the devotional aspect of it, there is nothing like it. You should do Ratha Yatra, you should participate. Otherwise, in the family, there are 6 people, 6 years they goes, half of your life goes in waste, and you will not have Krishna conscious life only. So
Yes,
they will need to
Prabhu.
be practical as well, right?
Yeah.
If somebody or other will keep going in the family, what you will do? After 30, 50 years, we will also go. What will happen then?
Yes, yes. Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. So, shall we end the session, Prabhu? If there is no other question.
Thank you very much. Sorry.
Yeah. Prabhu, you are on mute.
I'm sorry if I've spoken anything extra which I have not my capacity, but there are a lot of people have messaged. What is that? Was there? Oh, you referred the slokas. Thank you, Gandharika Mataji, Suma Mataji. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much, Prabhu, for telling us the importance of Panihati festival as well as about Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. So we'll end the session here. Vansha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyev
Vijaya Patatanam Pavanabhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha
Koti
Kodi Vaishnavrinda Ki Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai
Srila Raghunath Das Goswami ki jai, Panihati festival ki jai.
Nityananda Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you,
Thank you so much,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, Hare
Pranam,
Krishna,
Prabhuji. Hare
Pranam.
Krishna.
Hare
Shall I end
Krishna.
the session, Prabhu?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.